Good afternoon, children. This is your English teacher Ananda Kumar. Today we are going to have a recap of Unit 1 poem, My Hobby. You all remember, you do remember that we have discussed this poem already. Now, once again, I will read the poem for you and explain what is there in the poem. A poem written by Arunachalam Chandrasekharan. My hobby is reading. It helps me it, in thought breeding. It takes me to places near and far. It keeps my rational doors ajar. It teaches me to cackle and cry. Without wings, it lets me fly. I wish if all the children could read in constructing a vigorous society, then we shall succeed. The poet means to say here, a poem written by Arunachalam Chandrasekharan. Here, the poet declares in the first line that reading is his hobby. He says his reading hobby helps him to grow and cultivate many good thoughts. Those thoughts take the poet not only to the nearby places but also to the remote and far areas. The poet compares his mind to a room and expresses that reading habit enables him to keep the doors of his mind unlocked and half open to permit intelligence and logical reasoning. At the same time, it prevents the unwanted entry of bad and wrong things in his mind. Reading practices the poet to take in both happiness and sorrow in the same spirit. It teaches him to laugh loudly during happy times and to cry and let out sorrows during painful times. Reading does not restrict or control the thoughts of the poet. Without wings, it allows his thoughts to fly high. The poet aspires that all the children should go to school and study there. There should be no illiterates. He believes that if all the children are well educated, then they can build a dynamic, strong, and powerful society. If such a society is created, we shall succeed and reach the pinnacle in our life. And this is the explanation of the poem. Now, let us go into the exercise given here. Here we have a set of 5 questions. Let us try to answer what the questions are. The first one is, what is the hobby of the poet? Reading is the hobby of the poet. What does ajar means? What is the meaning of ajar? The synonyms we saw, slightly open door. Ajar means slightly open door. Can the poet fly without wings? No, the poet cannot fly without wings literally, but his thoughts and imaginations can fly everywhere without wings. Yeah, he can fly, but it is imaginary. Physically, he cannot fly. What can children do to the society if they read? And it is the last point in the poem. The poet aspires that if every children read, what can they do to this society? If all the children could read, they could construct a dynamic society, a powerful society. Then next question is, what is the theme of the poem? The theme of the poem is reading hobby. The theme of the poem is the hobby of the poet is reading, and that is the theme. How can one achieve by having their hobby as reading? The next exercise is understanding, and we are going to tick the suitable options to complete the statements. Reading, it helps me in thought breeding. That is the statement of the poet. My hobby is, what is that? His hobby is taking him far and near. That it is making him to fly. It is taking his thoughts to far place and near. The next one is reading, and reading lets me fly without wings. It makes him to fly without wings. Once again, that reading helps the children to construct a powerful society. So these answers are marked and given for you. The next one, we are going to complete the table given below in order to understand the poem better. See, the first one is, we have 4 columns here. The poet mentions use of reading, Then the next one is the lines in the poem, the exact lines what is given, and the rhymes used in the poem, the rhyming words used in the poem. Then the meaning of the lines. First one is thought breeding. Reading cultivates good thoughts in us, and the rhyming words are reading and breeding. The meaning of it is yes, reading cultivates good thoughts in us and removes bad ones. Opens rations doors. Our mind is made to think intelligently without logical reasoning. With logical reasoning. And the rhyming words are for and azar. Reading helps us to discern good and bad. Fly without wings. The next one is fly without wings. Reading makes our mind to think boundlessly. We don't have any boundaries for thinking. We fly with our the reading take us to far places. We don't have any boundaries. We fly wherever we want and we like. The rhyming words here are cry and fly. Restrictions make us narrow minded, so mind must think freely. Then the last one is constructing society. If all the children are literates, they can build a dynamic society. Read here, the rhyming words are read and succeed. Yes, our children must be well educated. If all the children are well educated, they can build a powerful society. Children, in addition to this, now let us discuss two paragraph questions. See, what are the 5 ways in which reading helps us? So the answer is reading helps us to grow and cultivate many good thoughts. The content we read not only takes to nearby places but also to remote and far areas according to what we read. Reading habit enables to keep the doors of our mind unlocked and half open to permit intelligence and logical reasoning, at the same time to prevent unwanted entry of bad and wrong things. Third one is reading practices us to take in both happiness and sorrow in the same spirit. It helps us to measure both happiness and sorrow in the same scale. Then fourth one is it teaches us to laugh loudly during happy times and to cry and let out sorrows during painful times. And the last one is reading does not restrict or control our thoughts. Without wings, it allows our thoughts to fly high. The next question is how can we form a vigorous society according to the poet? See, we discussed that if all the children they read, that is they study, they go to school, they become literate. When the society is with no illiterates, then you can frame a dynamic, a powerful society. So that is the answer here. According to the poet Arunachalam, we can form a vigorous, active, strong, healthy, and a dynamic society if all the children cultivate a reading habit, go to school, study, and are educated. If such a society, in such a society, the people will be successful, prosper, and flourish. Thank you, children.